functions. What do we know about even functions? What can you tell me in terms of the graph? Yeah, so for even functions, f of x equals f of negative x. Remembering the graphs of the sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant, and cosecant, which ones were even? In other words, if you folded them over the y-axis, they would match up. Cosecant? Cosine? So the cosine of x was an even function. Well, if the cosine's even, what other one's going to have to be even? Secant, because it's just 1 over this, so that's not going to change whether or not it's the same on both sides of the x-axis. It'll match up. Any others? All right, then what can you tell me about odd functions? Negative f of x equals f of negative x. That works. So which ones were odd? No, cosine was even. Sine? Sine of x, if the sine of x is odd, then the cosecant of x is odd. Tangent was odd, which would mean that the cotangent would also be odd. So, keeping this in mind, we can answer these questions pretty easily. If the tangent of x is 4, then the tangent of negative x is going to be what? Well, tangent was an odd function. So the tangent of negative x is equal to the negative tangent of x. Well, what was the tangent of x in our problem? 4, so the answer would be negative 4. What about our sine? Well, sine was an odd one, so that means sine of negative x is equal to negative sine of x, and I'm pretty sure we were told that the sine of x was 0.3, so the sine of negative x will be negative 0.3. Now on our cosine, cosine was what kind of function? Even. So that means cosine of negative x is the same thing as the cosine of x, and we were told that the cosine of x was just 0.2, so that means this one will be just 0.2. So those three have to do with even and oddness. This one has to do with what a period means. What is the period of the tangent function? Pi. What's the period of the sine function? 2 pi. Cosine function? 2 pi. Cotangent? Secant? 2 pi. Cosecant? 2 pi. Now what does the period mean? It means that if you are right here in the function, the y value is whatever. If you move one period to the right, you're going to have the same y value for whatever that new angle is. If you move one period to the left, you'll have the same y value. Well, our tangent function has a period of pi. I'm here at tangent of x. Its y value is 2.5. I want to get to tangent of pi plus x. Well, that'll be over there to the left. One period, so what's its outcome going to be, or its y value going to be? Nope, not negative. It's exactly the same y value over at the when you move one period over. So it's also 2.5. It doesn't have anything to do with even and oddness. It has to do with you repeat the same y value every period. So if I just take an angle and move it one period to the left or a period to the right, which is what I've done here, I've moved one period to the left, I end up with the same height or the same y value as my output. And so this would be just 2.5, because that's what